In the heart of ancient Egypt, along the banks of the mighty Nile, sat the thriving city of Thebes. It was here that the great Pharaoh Aken ruled. Pharaoh Aken was a wise and ambitious leader, revered by his people and feared by his enemies. His reign marked a time of prosperity, where art flourished and the lands thrived under his careful guidance. Aken was not only known for his political acumen, but also for his strong beliefs in the gods and the afterlife. His palaces were adorned with images of the mightiest gods like Ammon-Ra and Osiris, and he often conducted grand ceremonies to honor them, believing it was his duty to maintain Ma'at, harmony and balance in the world. Despite his greatness, Aken faced numerous challenges. His most persistent adversary was a neighboring kingdom led by a cunning king named Nire. Nire sought to expand his territory into Egypt. Knowing the threat posed by Nire, Aken called upon his trusted general, Hortep, renowned throughout Egypt for his military strategy and unyielding loyalty. Together, they fortified their defenses. As tensions grew, Pharaoh Aken sought guidance from his closest advisor and high priestess, Neferu. She was known for her mystical visions and her knowledge of the stars. One breezy night, as the moon hung low in the sky, she gazed into a pool of water, her face serene yet intense. "I see a serpent coiled around a sun," she said, her voice a whisper in the silence. Interpreting her vision as a sign to act before Nire made his move, Pharaoh Aken decided to take a drastic step. He arranged a diplomatic mission to Nire's kingdom under the guise of peace negotiations. Accompanied by a select group of men, including the wily and elusive spy, Charis, Aken planned to gather intelligence that could turn the tide in their favor. The mission was risky, but necessary. They dressed as merchants, bringing lavish gifts of gold and precious stone that caught Nire's eye. While Nire was charmed by the pharaoh's offerings, Charis swiftly moved through the enemy palace, collecting vital information. Upon their return, Aken and his council quickly devised a plan. They had learned that Nire planned to attack during the last harvest festival, when the city would be bustling with celebrations. Aken and Hortep prepared their army in secret, ensuring that the attack would only come as a surprise to the invaders. During the harvest festival, Aken's forces lay in wait, concealed within the shadows. As dawn broke, Nire's forces approached, expecting little resistance and preparing to strike at what they believed would be an unguarded city. But instead, they found themselves ambushed. The battle was intense yet brief, as Aken's well-prepared soldiers overpowered the surprised invaders. Victory belonged to Pharaoh Aken, who had defended his kingdom with minimal bloodshed. Recognizing the valor of his men and the divine guidance they had received, Pharaoh Aken held a grand celebration. Offerings were made to the gods, with Neferu leading the ceremonies. As the sun set over the Nile, Pharaoh Aken stood atop the great temple of Ammon-Ra. He gazed out over Thebes, reflecting on the battle won and the strength of unity and wisdom that had seen them through adversity.